crypto morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. It's March 28, 2022. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse to the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bringing the data. FOMO index has climbed to 60 from Friday's 47, planting us firmly in a state of greed, a state we haven't been in since November 16th. Bitcoin dominance is 42.1%. 24-hour volume is 107 billion. The overall market cap is 2.1 trillion. A number we haven't seen since January 5th, 2022. Give or take 100 million. C# suspended fourth. Hairdresser, talented, but lacking entrepreneurial spirit that keeps her renting a chair rather than renting out a chair. All she really wants to do is meet a nice guy that shares her love of Frank Lloyd Wright architecture. And Duran Duran has to be vegan though. So, well, it doesn't happen that often, but old historical normie, well, he might have been wrong. He told us that most 3 soldier patterns or 3 green candles in a row end up with a red retracement. Historically speaking, that isn't not only have we not seen a 4th red candle, but we are now working on our 7th candle in a row. A daily candle run we haven't seen since way back on July 21st, where we pumped for 8 days in a row for a 45% gain. After that 8th candle, we had a beautiful textbook retracement back down to the 38% fib level, then blasted off for another 40% gain from there. Now let's run that same scenario today and say we get to the 200 moving average, which we haven't touched since January 2nd, at about 48K, and then a textbook retracement down to the 38% fib level at 45K for a majestic bounce back up to EGAT's 54K. Oh, pianomattyb, I thought you were party pooping dad who erred on the side of safety and caution. And if so, what about the Katy Perry indicator, or RSI? Isn't she hot right now? And yes, that's a bunch of questions in one, but okay. The RSI is running a little hot, but she can stay heated for a while before she needs to cool off. But thanks for pointing that out, and we'll keep our dad eye on that one. Morning, Nancy. Yes, I put your summer tires on. You're good to go. Quick look at the weekly. See, we crushed our 3 levels of resistance we talked about on Friday. Real proper life. We can first bust through 61.8, then the 20, then the 50. We should see a pump we haven't seen. And boomdashpank, we haven't seen a weekly candle over 16% since way back in October. And would you look at that? 50 moving average is right at that 38% fib level over on the daily chart, which would give us nice support if we were to retrace down to that. If we were, that is. Our next level of resistance is also 48K, which is at the 200 moving average on the daily, so the charts are lining up, my friends. A market Xanadu of synchronicity is coming into focus. Not to mention the macro background is the very environment Bitcoin was designed to thrive in. And it's doing just that, and like I've droned on and on about ad nauseum for almost a year now, We are still hella early, like janitor hasn't even turned on the lights in the stadium early. Like the band hasn't even finished sound checking early. And as the psychopathic elected elites continue implementing their intellectual elimination diet, wondering why their empire of corrupt fiat fantasies is crumbling around them, not grasping the notion that the more they try to rule by force, the more they will stir up violence against themselves. You, the early adopters, have already prepared yourself for this transition. And although it's going to get worse before it gets better, you have the financial nutrition of the crypto market to weather the storm. And conflict on their level is harmony on ours. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected league. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And sing with me now. Or on the banks of boomdashpank, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, ching. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this